Guys, welcome to the religious talk. Welcome to part 40 part 49 of the religious talk. Now another topic I'm going to talk about is spiritual food. I was trying to tell you in part 48 of the religious talk. I was trying to tell you something about spiritual food, but I forgot what I said it. Spiritual food, that's what the church do not teach people. Spiritual food, that's what churches don't give people. Spiritual food. What is spiritual food? Let me explain to you. Spiritual food is getting feed with God's word, the Bible. Most powerful deed in in history, the Bible. That's the most powerful word and most powerful deeds that you could see is the Bible. Because listen, spiritual food is given by the Jehovah Witness because they believe that Jehovah is their God. Churches don't, they believe God, but who is God? When they say God, they say Satan. These peoples are not Christians. The reason churches run out or get shut down or closed is because of what they're not preaching right. The things they're preaching is something different. It's not in the Bible. It's totally out of the Bible. It's like something else they talk about, something they went home think about and they start preaching it. That's not Jehovah's word, okay? The Bible. Because when you preach, okay, when you preach, you're supposed to preach his word. He wants you to represent him. You are a witness for him. You're not a witness for no one else. But for churches, they don't understand that you cannot preach whatever you want to preach. Now, this subject I'm going to talk about is what is spiritual food is all about. Now, it comes down to Jehovah's Witnesses because when people always came to the Kingdom Hall and always did, but when the Jehovah's Witnesses started out, they had a little bit of misunderstanding, but they fixed these out in many ways. But they always gave people spiritual food. The problem with churches, the reason people are leaving churches all the time, is because they're not giving them spiritual food. And the reason why they're not giving them spiritual food is because they don't want us to learn none of that true fact about Jehovah. And that's the truth that they hid from us for a long time. Now, I'm telling you guys this. Don't go to church if you know better. Don't go to church if you know better, if you know who he is. Do not go to church. Because because Jehovah wants you to worship him. Don't go to those churches that teach you and preach nothing but false religion. Because all they would get you is the grave, the early grave. That's all they would get you into, the grave. And when they get you into that early grave, you can't get out of it. You're gone forever. So like I say, peoples, read scriptures, keep them heart to heart in your soul, and long as you live, keep them in your soul. Okay? No matter what. Because you're going to need those. Okay? Later on in life. Because if you don't use those scriptures, okay, guys, you're going to have hard times with the devil. Because what the devil do is he terrorize people, like I said in my other video, okay, a couple months ago, or I don't know how long it was. But yes, okay, like I say, don't fall into Satan's path. Okay, because someone says, okay, you can take the slow line, this is fine. Don't listen to them, because they was also tempted by Satan, and they also still tempted by Satan. Have never got baptized. They would never serve Jehovah. They're just liars. Literally, they said they love God. Who is God? And then they have this false thing called the cross. Who created the cross? What is the cross? That's my question is, what is the cross? It's nothing but false. Okay? Because I found out in my Bible studies, okay, that I was studying, I was so surprised of the truth I was learning about Jehovah, about what he said and what the Bible said and what the Bible tells us. It's not in the Bible. So therefore, why are they wearing crosses? People have beliefs, false beliefs, that Jesus Christ died on the cross. He did not die on the cross. Okay? There's proof he died on a torso stack, whatever you call it. Okay? They nailed both of his hands on a piece of wood, and that's how he died. He died a very painful death. So the problem here is, why are they preaching something that is not true, is not in the Bible, is not in the Holy Scriptures? Why are they preaching that? Well, let me tell you. First of all, they listen to Satan. Satan is their God. They're worshiping Satan. They let Satan be the control of the mind. They let Satan do all the work. So while they say, yeah, this is great. No. If you're a pastor or whatever, or Eddie, let me explain this to you. This is a message for all you reverends. I'm tired of you peoples teaching and preaching false religion to my sisters, to our brothers and sisters all around the world, and our peoples around the world. Okay, let me tell you something. This is a message for you pastors and reverends. Listen very clearly. You don't control nobody. You don't rule nothing here. And Jehovah rules something here in this world. On Jehovah's Judgment Day, he's going to ask you a question. Why did you preach something that wasn't in my book, the Bible? And what you're going to say to him? Because you're going to have to answer to Jehovah. Because first of all, why are you saying it's the cross? That's the power I have with peoples, manipulators. What is the cross? Tell me, what is the cross? What is it? Is it real or is it fake? For goodness sake, it's false. Because therefore, there's only one thing he died on. He died on a tree. Well, that was a piece of wood he got his hands nailed onto. Okay? They call that the torso stack. Okay? Have you ever heard of the torso stack? It's in the Bible. Read it. Because I use a book for my study. Okay? It's called What the Bible Teaches Us. Okay? It's a book that I've been using ever since I started my studies with the Jehovah's Witness. Okay, 2 brothers who come over and study with me. Okay, listen, there's some really good stuff in this book. What this book tells, it reveals the truth that you churches never preaches to your people, that never taught your peoples this. This was something that was lost and hid from other peoples. It's called What Can the Bible Teach Us? Okay, it's their new book. The Jehovah's Witness made their own book. It's called What Can the Bible Teach Us? And what it is we go every study, we go to a different article. They have me read paragraph to paragraph. They have me answer the questions in many ways. That's how we do our studies. Okay, you guys never did that because listen up. You guys worshiping Satan. And Satan didn't say to you, tell you guys, or told you guys this, but you guys never did Bible studies. And you guys will have people come to your church and you'll preach something different. But you'll preach something that you remember, something in your head or something. You have to go by Jehovah's command. What Jehovah wants you to do is represent him. You're not representing Satan, you're representing Jehovah, your God. And that's wrong that you churches use peoples so you can open up a church and you use them for money. Listen, God Jehovah don't like evil, but therefore you do not use peoples to open up a stinking church that doesn't really preach nothing that is really good or something hand to hand to peoples. That's something the Jehovah's Witnesses have taught all of us. Loyalty and Bible principle. You churches haven't taught nothing about Bible principle or about the Bible. So therefore, you churches should be ashamed of yourself and should answer to Jehovah when Judgment Day comes. Why did you do that to me? Why did you not honor me? Why did you not worship me? Why you have to worship Satan? You will have to answer to Jehovah. And it will be too late because time Jehovah open up the doors to heaven, your door will be slammed in because you decide to worship Satan. And therefore, I'm against people who serve Satan. Because therefore, I am not against war. I'm against violence. And I'm against war. Because therefore, we don't need that in our world. Okay? What we need is peace and love. And if you can't bring peace and love, then I think something's wrong with you. Because Jehovah taught us that love people the way they are, but don't judge them. What you people do, you go ahead and judge them. Your church say stuff to people, and then after that, people don't come back to your church no more, and you wonder why they didn't come. Because you people preach something that was not true. Therefore, you guys also doing something not right. Because therefore, that's why you guys need to stop. You churches don't know better. Therefore, you guys are false churches. Literally, that's why your churches run out of business. Because you preaching something that is not in the Bible about Jehovah. It is against Jehovah's Bible principles. Therefore, why are you preaching it? Telling people you should do things for yourself, get better for yourself. You should worry about yourself, not God. No. Worry about worshiping God. And think about worshiping God. But never, ever worship Satan. The problem here we're having with you pastors is you guys open up churches, okay? Therefore, you guys open up churches, okay? Get full crowd peoples, start preaching something, everybody comes and they listen to what you're preaching and they fall in love with it, and then they go home and they try to go by it, but didn't work. Because you people did not preach something that was not in the Bible. You preach something that was not in the Bible. That's against Jehovah. That's against everything that Jehovah's trying to teach us. That's not right. You do not go against Jehovah and say things that was not in the Bible, was not written in the Bible, was not put in the Bible. Therefore, if you do serve Satan, therefore you do not deserve God's blessings, or you not deserve God's kindness. Because therefore, God is a kind person, and therefore you gotta start worshiping Jehovah mostly twice a week or every day of your life. Because this world is evil. This world is about to go to end. Okay, the new world is about to come up upon us, but we all have to have faith in Jehovah so we can get there to the paradise that the Jehovah's Witnesses are talking about for 100 years about this. Okay, going to the paradise. Okay, and therefore you people gotta stop doing things for Satan. Satan is not your God. He has no power in this world. He has never done nothing great. He has never worshipped Jehovah. He only do things by evil. He do things by evil, by the spite of his evil. He do things by evil. He makes you mad. He makes you want to do something. He makes you crazy. He makes you go high waters. He makes you go insane. He is the one who tests humans, who pressure humans, who make mankind want to do something bad. Therefore, that's why we have God Jehovah in the Bible. So we can get away from Satan and get out of this crazy Satan world, who he is, and leave him alone and leave his world alone, because therefore something went wrong. And therefore we got to serve Jehovah. And that's why we got to use the Bible, because that's everything to our lives. That means everything to our lives. And it means everything to our lives, we gotta go by it. Every scripture, gotta go by it. If we don't, we'll fall right into Satan's grave. Like I say, Satan has a grave open for everybody. So if you serve him, you go right into the grave. Whoops! Okay? You're not gonna come back. You're under the world. You're under the world. You can't come back. You're under the world because you did what God now wants you to do. Serve Satan. Literally, that's what everybody's doing in this world. I am not serving Satan in this world. Let me tell you that for sure. Okay? Because I have something very good to say. I love Jehovah. And I'll never go against Jehovah. Because that's our God. And you guys should be like that all the time, 100% to Satan. And tell him we're not going against Jehovah. We know we love our God very much. So there you go. Goodbye, peoples.